Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Saravna, a tech product and program manager. This channel is all about giving you a behind the scenes look of what it looks like to live and work in the tech world. From navigating challenging projects to balancing personal growth, I share my experiences, tips, and some fun along the way. And in this video, we will see what a week in the life of a tech product and program manager actually looks like. Stick around, you might relate or find something to inspire you. Monday sets the tone for me. I'm up around 8:30 9 a.m., which is early according to my standards, and the first thing I do is go hit the gym. It's like a mental reset button for me to sweat on the first day of the week. And after breakfast, I plan out my tasks and jump on my calendar to prioritize on my to-dos so that I have everything aligned for the day. Around 11 a.m., I have my daily team sync up where we discuss on priorities and post which some deep focus work on reviewing feature specs or tackling urgent bugs from QA. You know it's Monday morning when your Slack won't stop pinging. I believe a lot of people would have dealt with that as well. Tuesdays are for deep work. Since I do not have calls until noon, I got this time as goal to be really honest. Today was all about refining a product roadmap and tackling some data analysis. Staying in the zone isn't easy, trust me, looking at data is one hell of a task. Also, does anyone else have mid morning brain fog when you look at data? Okay, that's when my morning coffee comes in handy. To all my coffee friends out there, I hear you. Luckily, my office serves good coffee to be honest, and I go for black always to keep me focused for the day. After the quick coffee break, I resume on work and complete refining the roadmap items which were pending and tackle in some P0s that always comes up from QA. Post which I started home and called it a day. After work, I spent like 30 to 45 minutes on my side hustle that I'm currently working on. I love designing stuffs. That's a so-called passion project that I picked up in the recent days. And now I'm working on something to upgrade my workspace and designing stuff for it. I'll post a detailed video about it once it's done. Check it out soon in my channel. I always make sure that I feed my thoughts and have a growth creative mindset since that isn't just a buzzword, it's essential for everyone is what I feel. Wednesdays usually start off on team collaboration calls and brainstorming with other teams as well. Heading to office is a change of space for me as well, and I always get the feeling that face-to-face brainstorming just hits you different. Also, we had a breakthrough on a new feature today, so had to send out the closing statements and the feature email post the launch of the new feature. And you could see that's what I was composing out here. And I always use some handy software tools that help me out in those tough situations when I'm writing or composing long emails to top management and stakeholders. Also, do let me know if you want to know them so that I can make a separate video on it. And of course, there's always a surprise issue that comes up when I'm about to log off. When it does, usually I go from normal mode to crisis management mode since it might be a production bug that I have to tackle into. And yeah, that's the PM life, people. Expect the unexpected at odd hours as well. So I had to spend a few hours on it with my team. Went and grabbed my second cup of coffee for the day. This time, tried out cafe cream and put in those extra hours and finished off the surprise issue and called it a day at work. Drove back home. Traffic was peak as usual in Chennai. I usually wind down while coming back in my car, listening or singing to Tamil songs. And that always brings back fond memories with my friends when we used to do nice days, jam on songs that we didn't even know lyrics for. After reaching home, I had a quick call with my US stakeholders on a new feature that we are launching, and it was an internal hiccup on the scope and when we are targeting the launch of this new feature. Post which saw this movie Ride Along 2 on Netflix for the night. I'm a big Kevin Hart fan, and it was a decent watch after all. Thursdays and Fridays are usually the reality check days, to be honest. The days mostly comprise of reviewing KPIs, adjusting plans, and yes, handling those tough calls with stakeholders. So today had a stakeholder call earlier, and they weren't possibly happy about the delay from our end, and things got escalated very quickly. Okay, let me give you a PM tip. Listen first, because that's the first step, and responding thoroughly is the second step. If there is a delay in the release, accept it and not push those changes just to meet the deadline and roll it back later. Be honest to the work since conflict resolution is an art. And Fridays are all about closing loops. I wrap up my task, align on next week goals, and check in with my team. Try to connect with them. It might seem small, but these are the moments that builds in stronger teams as well. I usually take some time out on these things to have a stronger connection with my team since it helps and goes a long way as well. Post work, I unwind. Today was getting the rest half of the design work for my workspace and catching up on some reading for the week as well. I like to read on self-improvement books since it helps you in many ways and makes you incorporate those small changes in your day-to-day lives, which help you go that extra mile. Also, watch some anime that I have been binge watching for a while, Hajime no Hippo on Netflix. It's an absolute good watch. Also, let me know in the comments what books do you guys read and the anime that you guys love as well. The weekend is my recharge zone, to be honest. I usually hit the gym and work on my PRs for the day, and I'm getting old, so it's always good to take care of your health. And I'm working on getting those elusive six packs as well. That's why hitting the ab workout out here. Post workout, came back home to some self care products. Bought these Hivado products, not sponsored by the way. Heard it's so good, so thought of spending some money on myself. At the end of the day, as men, it's good to take care of your health, eat the right stuff, spend a few money on right products as well. Let me know in the comments. We'll make a separate video on the essentials for every man at the age of 30. Also did some cooking for the family, and here's the output. Caught up on some work and got the design stuff that I mentioned earlier completed, and now it's time to print it and transform this workspace. These passion projects keep me grounded, inspired to be more creative as well. And for the night, ordered in some food, spent the night brushing my skills on FIFA. I miss playing with my boys. It brings back fond memories from my college night study days as well. And that's a wrap on my week. As you have seen, being a PM isn't just about managing tasks, it's about learning, adapting, and finding balance. I hope you enjoy this journey through my daily, weekly routines, challenges, side projects, and small victories. If you found this video really helpful or relatable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss any future content on tech, productivity, and personal growth as well. And remember, no matter how busy life gets, stay grounded. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.